I'm so butthurt. He told me I could only get so big and so strong naturally. Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I am Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to talk about the madness that is fitness, that is muscle building, that is natural muscle building, that is natural strength building, and how you can't win when you present somebody with reasonable, natural muscle and strength building standards. Before I get into that topic, if you have a question for me, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So you tune into YouTube and you see guys like Dan Green or the Lilla Bridges or whatever, deadlifting 800 pounds, squatting 900, 800, 700 pounds, benching 450, 500 pounds. You see all these massive bodybuilders just with taking all kinds of chemicals, and they just have 20-inch, 22-inch arms. You see we're just inundated with this stuff. We see all these mass monsters, these super strong guys. And back in the day, maybe 10 years ago, people were still generally pretty naive and thought, if I just tried hard enough, I can deadlift 800 pounds like the Lilla Bridges, or I can get as big as Jay Cutler if I just train hard enough and train long enough. But you know what? Now in this day and age, we know that this is BS. We know that without drugs, you're only going to get so big and so strong naturally. 80 to 90% of us know this. On the other hand, when you go out on YouTube or the internet and present guys with reasonable standards for muscle building, reasonable standards for strength, you're going to have a bunch of voices that are going to come and attack you, and they're going to get so butthurt and so upset because you gave them a standard which they consider a limitation. Hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, you said I could only gain 30 to 35 pounds of muscle mass over the course of my life. Or you said if I reached a 350 bench, a 500 squat, and a 600 deadlift that I'd be stronger than 99% of guys in gyms. I could get a lot stronger than that, big, hairy, ugly dude. You're just limiting me. You're a fool. I've been called a fool. I've been called an idiot. I've been called all kinds of vile names. I'm ignorant. I'm just completely the most ignorant, stupid, retarded, whatever you want to call me, effed up voice on the internet. The worst article writer, the worst YouTube channel. I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. And I got to tell you, if you're one of these guys and I present you with reasonable natural standards and you think I'm a fool, well, good luck. Good luck achieving your goals. Good luck achieving that 800-pound deadlift. Good luck getting 220 pounds at 5% body fat. Good luck with all that, because in reality, you're the fool. Let me repeat. In reality, you're the fool. If you think I'm limiting you because I tell you that 99% of naturals are only going to gain 30 to 35 pounds of muscle mass over the course of their life if they're lucky. If you think I'm a fool for stating that, guess what? You need to turn that mirror around and look at it, because you are the fool. If you think that it's the norm for naturals to bench over 350, to squat over 500, and to deadlift over 600, you need to turn that mirror around, look deeply into your own eyes and say, I'm the idiot. Sure, there are many guys out there who do this stuff. There are many guys who get to these points. But you know what? Once they get to these points, a 350 bench, a 500 squat, a 600 deadlift, 30 to 35 pounds of muscle naturally, once they get to that point, there's not a lot more that they're going to get. Sure, there are flukes out there. There are guys that, like Johnny Candido, are deadlifting well into 600s. There are outliers. There are freaks that can gain that extra 5, 10, maybe 15%. But you know what? 99.9% of the guys aren't going to do it. I don't care what you see on YouTube. So, the point of this video is simple. When you present guys with reasonable natural standards, when you present them with reasonable goals, and these aren't limitations, these are goals. And I say they're goals because 99% of you aren't going to reach them. And I'm not being negative. I've just been doing this for 32 years, and I know most of you guys aren't going to reach these standards. But when I present you with reasonable standards, there's always a percentage of the crowd out there who think I'm a complete freaking idiot. But I'm going to leave you with this. If you're a natural and you want to know how much muscle mass you can gain, how much strength you could gain over the course of your life, and you're not on drugs, you're never going to take drugs, and you're not underweight, the average natural can gain about 30 to 35 pounds of muscle over the course of their life. And that could mean that at about 200 pounds of body weight, you have about 10 to 12% body fat. The average natural, if they reach a 350 bench, they're in the top 1%. If they reach a 450 or over squat, they're in the top 1%. If they reach a 550 or over deadlift, they're in the top 1%. So if you want reasonable goals, 30 pounds of muscle mass is a great goal. 25 pounds is probably more than most people will ever achieve naturally. As far as bench, if you get to a 300-pound bench, a 400-pound squat, and a 500-pound deadlift, you're doing pretty darn good. If you get to 350 bench, 500 squat, and 600 deadlift, you're in the top 1%. So those are goals, not limitations, and you can call me an idiot for presenting these standards. But you know what? If you get far over this, if you get much over this, you're lucky as a natural. And you know what? That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.